Hey everyone, got a really exciting show for you today. We're bringing back Omar for our Tuesday expert series. And I always look forward to these because we talk about what is real, what is going on now, and it's really what we're doing in our business. So Omar, thanks for being a part of Tuesdays.
Absolutely. Thank you, Michael, for having me.
Oh,
Every Tuesday, it's fun, man.
every Tuesday at 9. That's right.
Yep.
So, hey man, our first topic of the day is actually something you lead with. It's something I give you a credit with kind of introducing to me, and that is the notion of being a real estate entrepreneur. So,
Mhm.
A, why don't you define that for the audience? And then B, we're going to talk about why it's important and why that subtle but important mind shift is important for investors, real estate agents, brokers. But why don't you define it first? Because it's a new concept. At least it was for me, but I love it so much.
Yeah, you know what? It's such a huge topic. I mean, right now, real estate's sexy. Everybody wants to be in real estate. Okay. Everybody wants to be a realtor, and a broker, obviously, if you've been a realtor, because everybody's passing their tests and such. And then everybody wants to get into the wholesale aspect of the investments. Everybody wants to buy houses. Everybody wants to flip homes because of all the TV shows, okay, that are out there, and they make it seem so simple. So one thing I want to tell you, and I tell my team here of 7 or 8 people or 7 or 8 professionals, I let them know that listen, we are not just on one track. Okay. We are in a one track sense of we're in real estate. Okay. There's so many other shiny objects that are coming to you. Oh, we can make money here, we can make money there, which is fine, if you're in that position to do so. But for the most part, everybody that's listening, we're all in real estate. We want to be in real estate, and we want to invest into real estate transactions. So the real estate entrepreneur mindset is there's always a different way to purchase a home. There's always a different way to provide the solution to the owner that you're in front of. Okay. That's the huge thing that you have to take away, is that if you understand your skill set, you're there to talk to an owner of a home. Okay. And in my shoes, I have 4 or 5 different hats on. Actually, this is what I'll tell you: 2 hats. Okay, because these 2 hats have to happen before anything else. So you show up to the seller's home or the owner's home. You find out their when, where, and why. Okay, you find out why they need to sell, where they need to go to, and why did they invite you over? Because you need to provide them a solution. Okay, so you have to figure out if you're going to list the home.
Mhm.
Okay, because that's going to be one retail side of the transaction, or you're going to buy their home. And that's the difference, because most people just go there to list their house. And that's agent side. Or most people go there to buy the home. And if they don't agree on a price, guess what? You're walking away without a signature. So, and at the end of the day, it's about the signature, whether it's the listing, whether it's the purchase. After you receive the signature from the owner of why they're selling you the home and why you created an opportunity for them and a solution, you provided value to them, then at that point you can disperse that contract. You can buy it, keep it, hold it as a rental, flip it, or wholesale it, or whatever the case. But those 2 things need to happen first. And what we talk about is be that real estate entrepreneur. There's always a different way to find a home or find a owner that needs to sell.
Hmm.
Period.
Yeah, I think
So,
that is so powerful. And when I heard you first say real estate entrepreneur, I got to admit I was like, oh, that's interesting. But the more and more I thought about it, it really kind of shined a light on what you and I do and others like us. And that is the game we are playing is, um, the transaction, the thing that's moving is the physical asset, right?
right?
It's the house, the condo, the apartment building, the mobile home, land, whatever it is. But what we need to do as real estate entrepreneurs is to sort of get in the middle of those transactions between an owner and the buyer, or whoever's controlling it, which, oh, by the way, could be us. It doesn't have
Yep.
to be us. But the person who understands the number of avenues, the most flexibility between the owner and being that matchmaker wins, right? If you're going in and you're a new real estate agent and you think
Mhm.
your job is listings, 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 list or die,
Right.
you could probably make a living if you're okay at it, but you're not going to get wealthy.
No.
right? If your measure of success is a listing agreement or not, it's 0 or 1, it's binary, you lose. It's when you put on the real estate entrepreneur hat and you realize that yes, listings are important. Listing is one option, but you know what? While listening to that owner tell you about his need to get out and get out quick because he's got to do this or she's got to do that, maybe then it's just getting an assignment contract and then go marking that out in what is today called wholesaling. Maybe it's, you know what, let me go get a hard money loan because this is a perfect fix and flip for the 2020 market. I will help them. I will get my crew busy and then I will sell it in February. I mean, the person who understands that you are a matchmaker, somebody who's supposed to listen, like you said, understand, and then has all these other avenues, that is an entrepreneur. I think that is a wonderful mindset. So kudos to you for coming up with it. It's powerful.
Yeah. Thank you, Michael. And you know what? We do it without really even knowing. So we're an entrepreneur because this is what we do. We live at the edge.
Yeah.
At least I do, to get to where I'm at, and I'm sure you have too, buying all your rentals over time.
Oh yeah.
We go all in, and literally that's just because when you go all in, you'll end up getting that benefit later.
Yeah.
I mean, it's scary, but I will tell you, I don't want to take away the fact that, hey, yes, you could be a good listing agent. You can make a whole bunch of money. And obviously, depending on your market, some markets in Hollywood and in Orange County and stuff, yeah, you can make a ton of money as a listing agent because you're selling 5, 6, 8, $10 million homes.
Sure.
Different ball game. We're in a different area. We're in the median home price of $300,000, 280, 320. It's a little different of a market than most. This is what I call a normal market that most people will buy and sell.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, totally get it. Yeah. Again, the real estate entrepreneur, I want to hit this one more time before we wrap up this first interview or first session, is the reason I like it is it plays for either of us. You were a real estate agent, now you're a broker, now you're an investor, right? And again, you mentor, you have a team of 7 or 8 professionals, you're going to be growing, people are coming to you, but you're going to be, every conversation is you're a real estate entrepreneur. And that just lifts, that elevates them, that creates creativity. And again, their job is to have meaningful conversations, who, what, when, and why. And oh, by the way, the answer doesn't have to be slammed to get a listing agreement. And we're just picking on listing agreements. It could be a purchase agreement just as easily. But the fact that you don't have yes or no answers, meaning sign or not, that's just liberating. It's creativity, man. It's awesome. And then when you're like me, an investor, same answer. Whether you're a member of the office in Fresno called the Hub, whether you're a flipper, a wholesaler, whatever, right? If we can just get marketing to come to the Hub, we can just listen. And then somebody in the office, whether it's the general contractor or the real estate agent or the flipper or the wholesaler, we can do amazing things there. So I just love that concept of the real estate entrepreneur, no matter who you are. So folks, if you're listening to this, you really need to think about being a real estate entrepreneur. And to me, it really boils down to kind of listening and creativity. I don't know about you.
Yeah, listening, creativity for sure, but your skill set has to be there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you have to work on yourself to be able to provide more solutions and value to your owners if you're in front of a lot of sellers, because the person that has focused on themselves more to get better in front of owners is the person that's going to win, versus the brand new guy that just sits there or that listens but doesn't execute, because obviously execution trumps knowledge every day of the week, because I'd rather have the execution versus all the knowledge and never applied. So now you go out there and get in front of more owners, and that will surface, because now you can bring more value, like Michael was saying, become the entrepreneur of real estate and help more owners and give them abilities for them to choose. Choose to sell retail, choose to sell, under market quickly as is, all that stuff. And then you can dispose of that contract or keep it later on. But you won't get to that point unless you know what's up here and how to convey your message.
That is awesome. So folks, there's some of you watching this that might be real estate agents in the high desert area of Southern California, and you're looking for a team to join. I want to strongly recommend Omar and his team. Omar, if one of those agents wanted to reach out and be the 9th or 10th member of your team, how can they look you up? How can they find you? How do you want them to follow you?
You can follow me on Instagram, Omar_Alfaro, or go ahead and email me, Omar@omaralfaro.com.
Very cool, man. Well, thank you very much for this. We got 2 more to go. Awesome job. Thank you.
All right, let's go.